All right, we're here. We're in Confirm TV Vegas
Yes.
edition. What up? You know what I mean? I mean, I can't believe I made it out here. Somehow I did. This shit is weird to me. I never been to Vegas, and I told myself I was gonna do this episode by all means, and I made it. And my girl homie pulled up. You know what I mean? To kick it with me. You know what I mean?
You feel me? First of all, welcome to Vegas.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
crazy that you never been to Vegas.
Thank you. Wait, hold on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
I'm Jane Doe. I'm from Cali. I do freaky things on camera. So that's what I do.
That's what she do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But before we get into this episode, let me just throw in my theme music real quick.
Shout out to my old bros who ain't never do shit. Shout out to my old hoes. Shout out to my new bitch. Shout out to the dealers. Shout out to the killers. Shout out all my niggas.
All right.
All right, I had to turn up one time. That's a good song.
You know what I mean? So what's going on with you? Talk to me. I mean, listen. I know you got some shit going on. You know what I mean? I see you out here in the industry doing your thing. But you know, I pulled up to Vegas and you know some stuff been happening. What's up? Talk to me.
Man, first of all, this is my first AVN, and I have been told AVN is crazy, it's dramatic, it's this, it's that. I thought I was gonna have the smoothest time.
Okay.
Little did I know I was gonna get kicked out of my hotel room at 4:00 in the morning, the night before I had to go get badges. And then I did not know I was gonna be dealing with a Twitter attack. I didn't know I was gonna be dealing with like all kinds of crazy stuff. And then it's like having to really work a convention where you're being happy, you know, meeting fans, and then you're also dealing with like a huge cloud of someone's emotions. You know, it's just kind of like crazy.
Okay. So I mean, talk to me. Like, let's start with you getting kicked out of the hotel. Like, you want to elaborate, or you just want to?
Well, one thing that I'll for sure say is I was knocked out. I was sleeping and I was woken up. That was fucking crazy. I didn't know if I was dreaming or not, but I wasn't dreaming.
Wait, so was it like hotel security or like who the hell just like somebody kicked in your door and was like, yo, you gotta get up?
Listen, it was not hotel security.
Okay.
It wasn't hotel security, but it was you know, like the funny thing about like betrayal is that it always comes from somebody that you trust. Like that's the number one qualification for it to be betrayal, or for, you know? So it's like there's things that happen in life that we don't think would ever happen. And then when they happen, it's like, damn. Like I for sure had my George Bush moment.
Wait, what makes this a George Bush moment?
He said, shame on you if you fool me once. And if you fool me twice, well, shame on you because you ain't going to fool me again.
Yeah,
George Bush moment.
No. That was Kanye put that on his song.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's very real. I love Kanye.
Yeah.
I feel like I am Kanye on the inside.
And so you said you got the Twitter insults. What happened with that?
Man, I'm on Twitter and it's like, I was like, wow, I think I've, for the first time, experienced someone trying to gain clout. So this month of January, I got published in AVN magazine, 2025. They wrote a big, huge, long article. It's like a full bio on me. It's insane. Huge surprise. And then even the first day of the convention, they wrote another article of me, and I'm published on AVN's website millions of times.
Okay.
And there's people that are nominated for awards that aren't published. Do I think I'm better than anyone? No, not at all.
But congratulations.
I walk around humble and still surprised, right? But then there's people who feel insecure about themselves, and they start to create narratives in their head because of their insecurities. And then that just like bounces off on you. So it's like, no, I didn't really do anything, but all I did was just my best. And that makes people uncomfortable when they're not in a good place.
But what was it exactly what was said on Twitter though?
Well, there was some accusations about it The thing is, I don't want to say the exact tweets, but what I will say is that the way that this person was tweeting
Okay.
had tons of people saying they could only be talking about Jane Doe. They never said my name, but they were saying things and they were trying to create a narrative that I was a liar and whatnot. And I was like, where would that narrative come from? Right? Like, why would you even say that? I'm one of the most honest people. But then I realized, oh my gosh, I know secrets about this person. I got things on video on this person. I have hard evidence of things that could destroy this person's life on video.
But what would make that type of person think that you would even like use something like that against them?
Fear. False evidence appearing real.
But nothing from experience, though.
No, I have never blackmailed or threatened this person. I don't threaten people. I don't do that.
Okay.
But when you are afraid, right, because the stuff that I have on video and the things that I know and have seen, it could destroy this person's life completely. Like, I could completely bury this person. And so when you're afraid of that and you know you did something wrong, like kicking them out at 4 a.m, you're going to create a narrative that I'm a liar so that if I ever tell, no one will believe me.
Gotcha.
But I'm not going to ever tell. That's the thing. I'll never tell.
You're not going to say no names.
I'm not going to say names and I'm not going to say what I know. But I definitely will say that this person knows that I know some things and I have videos of some things.
Damn.
So.
Damn. Damn.
I'm an Aquarius.
I mean, I am too, but I don't really. Listen, I got videos and stuff of people that I don't feel like I would ever like use against them though. Like, even no matter how I feel about them, like, I don't feel like I hate a person that much where I was like, you know what, I'm like on some revenge porn type shit. Like,
right.
At least that's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you would do that.
It's not even porn. It's not even, wouldn't even be considered revenge porn.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
Ooh, spicy.
Damn. Wait, then what would it be?
I can't say.
You just said that earlier.
I can't say, but hear me. I will never leak none of this shit. I won't do it. I'm not that person.
It's honorable.
But with somebody like that, they afraid that I will do anything because they like, if someone did this to me, I would bury them. And so, but I'm not like that. Karma's gonna bite them in the ass. Bite them in the ass. Not a good bite either.
Damn. Well, hopefully everything worked out after getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
first of all, I feel like I owe this person a huge thank you.
Okay.
I'm a be honest. I really.
Were you dating this person?
Yeah, at one point.
So,
at one point.
So it's starting to make sense.
I was dating them.
Okay.
Now, I really want to thank this person for kicking me out, because if this person would not have kicked me out, I would not have had the most beautiful, magical, fun AVN experience. I had my AVN experience through the convention all 3 days was so freaking awesome. Like, I want to live it again. I barely slept. I had so much fun. I felt so confident. I felt so loved and celebrated. I was able to celebrate my friends. I was free. I was happy. I didn't do nothing different except for just truly be in joy and meet my fans and focus on them. And then, the white party roll around. You feel
I heard about
me?
that. Explain this white party. Explain this white party, because I heard about this white
bad
party.
bitches stay outside. We outside. Shit.
I heard something to the extent of like white parties are now just a thing because of like the Diddy parties and whatnot.
Let me tell you, the Diddy, first of all, Avian's always had a white party. That's the legendary. White parties are...
Damn. I'm not wearing white for the white party, by the way.
I wore a beautiful white dress.
I've seen it. Yeah, it was nice.
Thank you. But the white parties It's all the freaky people get around, you know, all the corn stars get together, the directors, agents, producers, videographers, photographers, they all get together and big party the night before the award show, which is tonight. So
Okay. Oh, so the award show is tonight.
yes.
I'm like out of the loop.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Okay.
I gotta walk the carpet at 6. I don't know what time it is, but I gotta walk the carpet
And
at
you
6.
say you were nominated.
No, I'm not nominated, but
Okay.
because my first scene dropped the day before nominations closed last year.
Oh, okay.
So it's on a year calendar. So everything that I've done from that point on until next August, I can submit for 2026.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And when is the stop date?
It's in August.
August. Got you.
And then like they have like 1 or 2 categories that's until like October 2nd or something like that. But yeah, it's like when I first started, I got a 3-scene deal with Team Skeet. So I did those 3, and then right after that I got booked again, and then I got my agent, and then they take like 2 months to drop. And I filmed them the last 3 days of July, 25th, 26th, and 27th. Like 3 days in a row, which was awesome. That was like a best entry.
And so that was
into
your first scenes that you've ever shot. Mm-hmm. So how did you get into that? Like go down that rabbit hole for a minute.
I literally was at, I was eating guacamole and beans. And so, okay, I see this guy, right? He's sitting at a table, and he was fucking up these beans and this guacamole and these taco shells. And I was like, bro, that looks so good. I want some. And then he was like, the taco man's outside. He's going to pack up soon. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go get some. I go get some beans and guacamole. And in honor of it, I went to go sit back with him. So we start talking about how good this guac is and how much we love beans and shit and like what they season it with. And then at the end, he's like, hey, have you ever shot in a porn? And I said, no, not mainstream. He said, you have any pictures? I said, yeah, I have some. So he's like, here, text them to me. So I texted him some pictures. Later on, he texted me and he's like, hey, I'm a director with Team Skeet, and they would like to shoot you. But the deal is you have to give them your first 3 mainstream scenes. I said, yeah. He said, name your price. How much? And
How much was the price?
I don't know. Should I say that? Low key, I want to say it. But
it's that time came and went.
I'm advised not to say it.
From who?
My attorney.
Your attorney. I mean,
Attorney Yams. Attorney Yams suggested.
I know of this attorney. I know of this attorney very well, actually.
This attorney advises me pretty well most of the time.
That time has come and gone.
So
But whatever. I respect. I respect.
One thing I will say is I made some bands. So.
Okay.
Okay, you feel me? But when all of that happened, it was like one of the most amazing things. Now, I loved it, and I loved getting my makeup done. I loved getting my hair done. I loved that I got all new clothes, and I got to take them home, new hair accessories, fucking awesome lashes. And then I got to have sex with Donnie Rock,
I don't know who that is. But
the guy that was
I'm
eating guacamole and beans. I'm a sapiosexual. I wanted to fuck him really bad.
Wow. Yeah, what
He
kind of
got me-
fucking luck is that?
I know the beans look so good, but
I wasn't
see,
talking about you.
Oh.
But anyways.
that was like I almost missed the taco truck. Like I almost missed it. I got real lucky.
No, I'm like, look, this guy is just sitting fucking eating beans and guac, and then out of nowhere, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I walk
most,
up.
yeah,
That
most
look
guys
good as
don't
fuck.
have this type of luck. Like most guys are walking through life wishing they find a dollar bill, and here's this guy sitting just minding his fucking business, eating beans and guac, and look at that.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
It is, and I was so excited. And then when I looked him up, I was like, Donnie Rock is legendary, and he's so hot, and he liked like the same kind of music as me. Like we liked festivals. We have so much in common. I was like, yo, he's so dope too. Like we really had like a friendship, like a little mental connection. We would like text back and forth, and
So were these scenes like you said the first 3 scenes, were these like themed scenes, or were they just like straight up sex scenes? Like, go for
the
it.
first one was kind of straight sex, but it was a theme. It was my first porn. I was literally not told nothing about what was happening. They said, you don't get a script. You don't get to know what's going on. Stand outside, walk in, and do what feels natural. I'm going to guide you, whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I stand outside the door. I knock. He opens it. He was like, hey, so I hear you want to shoot a porn. And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you have your ID? So I go with my purse and I get it and show him. And he's like, okay, you can put it away. And I put it back. And he's like, let's walk over here. And so I walk. And I'm like, literally, I have no idea what I'm doing. And they're filming me. I knew I consented to this. It was all consensual. But it was like the whole premise was, this is her first experience on a porn set doing porn.
You have to be as vanilla as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very vanilla, very green. And then I went in, and then they asked me questions, did an interview. I played with myself, and then we took pictures, and then we fucked for a long time.
Oh, wow.
In a lot of positions on a couch. And I was like, wow, they fuck on couches in porn? He was like, yeah, that's the thing.
I'm sure they do, yeah.
I'm like, literally every scene is in a couch.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah.
This is a porn couch.
Yeah, looks like it. It's actually like perfect for one because it's like flat and like
square, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a porn couch for sure.
Yeah.
Is that why you put it here?
I did not put that there, but hey,
Okay.
it works, right?
Say anything. All right,
I mean, like this is not a casting couch, but
right.
Listen,
confirm. Okay, we confirm it.
Listen, I have to.
We'll confirm that you just coincidentally put me on the porn couch.
It was a coincidence. It wasn't purposefully. All right, coincidentally. I'm getting words wrong. Coincidentally, yes. Thank you.
Yo, I got a question for you.
Ask away.
Why is it that certain men get jealous of females?
Okay.
And instead of admitting their insecurities and jealousies and admitting where they feel like they fall short, they just try to lower the woman's confidence. Now, I'm not saying every man. I'm saying some men. You talk to other niggas, like, what's up with that?
So you say get jealous of females as far as like, or insecure, like, what do you mean? Like elaborate just a little bit so I can answer better.
Okay, so let's just say, for example,
like you're making more money than him type shit. You're doing better in life.
You make more money than him. You live in a better place.
Okay.
You're doing better.
So this is an easy one to answer.
You get paid more to do the same things.
This is an easy one to answer. Men are not, we're not intimidated. We're not insecure. Nor are we jealous. And I can't speak for all men, but most men are not insecure, jealous, or intimidated by a woman making more money, having more, living better. We're not. And the reason why we're not is very simple. You are not our competition. Mm-hmm. Our competition is other men because at the end of the day, the goal is to get the woman. So you're not like... We're not your competition either. Mm-hmm. Your competition is other women to a degree, I guess, because women like to compete with men. But men on the surface, the reason why we make money, we go out, we do the reason why we work hard and do anything in life, the reason why we get a nice place, the reason why we buy furniture, the reason why we buy mattresses that are not on the floor is for women. It's for your comfort. The reason why we built this whole world, as cushy as it is, cell phones, everything is for women's comfort. If it wasn't for y'all, we'd be living in caves and comfortable. Men wouldn't give a fuck. Most men could survive like sleeping on the floor. But we understand most women are not gonna fuck you if you're not getting money, if you're not dressing right, if you're not somebody, if you're not doing this. So to answer the question, we're not intimidated by you, we're annoyed by you. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying women. We're annoyed because think about this from this perspective. If you meet a guy, I don't give a fuck how handsome he is, and all he talked about was, I got my college degrees and I got a nice place and I got money in my pocket, that would be the biggest fucking turnoff. Guys feel the same way.
Yeah.
But see, the difference is that a lot of women, and I'm not saying you, a lot of women mistake being confident or mistake their arrogance for confidence. So that's where that comes in. So a lot of men become annoyed at hearing about a woman's accomplishments because that's supposed to be the norm, supposedly.
So basically, what you're saying is, some men are really bitches.
I believe there are some men. No. I believe there are some men that are like that, though.
Because, like, I've had situations where I wouldn't even ask a boyfriend to, like, I wouldn't never bring up any finances or anything like that. But then as soon as it's just like, oh, hey, I'm getting paid X amount of money to do this. No, you're not. It's impossible. They don't pay people like you that much. And it's like, well, yes, I am. And then it turns into that. And it's like, well, I had to work this hard for this long to get this much. And there's no way that you're getting that. So that person's really just like a female.
I believe it becomes a challenge here's the thing. I believe it becomes a challenge when you are a goal-driven female and you're with a man who is not goal-driven. So I think that becomes, I think that's where like the checks and balances become fucked up because like most women don't end up with a rich man, but they'll go with the guy that they see the most potential with. But when they start lacking in that potential and they start seeing less and less and they start saying, well, maybe this is as far as this nigga's gonna go. Because at the end of the day, not everybody's gonna be rich. Not everybody's gonna make $100,000 a year, man or woman. A lot of women are expecting their man to do better than them, regardless of what she makes. I'm not gonna assume that you make pretty decent money, but let's just say hypothetically, you make great money. You're gonna naturally, as a woman, eventually gonna want a guy to take care of you no matter how much money you make, because it's still the security feeling of like women for some reason. Well, it's not for some reason. It's a biological thing. All of you want to be taken care of. All of you. No matter how much money you make, no matter how well you do in life, you all want to feel like you can lay in his arms to it. You know what I'm saying? Even from a like financial or like in all aspects of life. So it's like women will settle for a guy with potential as long as he keeps pushing. But that's when you hear about the women who are with these guys where it's like, oh, like, how the fuck why are you still with him? It's like, because she used to see something like, but now it's like that shit faded in.
Yeah, the potential shit is like out. The crazy thing is, like, I dated everybody from NBA players to college students who were unemployed. Literally. I never cared about that. I cared about, what are you building? So when I was dating the unemployed college student, I actually, like, for his college graduation gift, because he was unemployed, right? And I didn't count that as, like, unemployed. He was a student. He was working in school full-time in college.
I mean,
that was
potential, like, out the ass.
Huge potential, because you're an unemployed college student means that you're focused, right? So when he graduated, I bought him a full VVS bust-down grill, and I paid for his first clothing line. I bought him a rack. I bought all of his first T-shirts. I got them all printed. I paid for everything. That was his gift. And then I booked him a flight to New York, and I booked a photographer, and I paid a photographer to do his first photo shoot in Manhattan for his clothing line. I got everything made for him. That was my gift to him. And that was like, he was so happy. That was the biggest, awesomest gift he got from a girlfriend or whatever, right? All that to say is, like, that's how I am as a partner. I don't care what you have, but I feel like as a partner, I can help you build. Because if I know I make a lot more money, you know, so I can help you build. And then later on, what you build, I'm going to just be your helpmate. I'm going to abandon what I'm doing, and I'll be your helpmate. And we're going to keep building your empire. That's what it is. It's a team effort.
That sounds amazing on paper. I swear to you, most men would sign off on that. But unfortunately, that's not how it works out in reality.
That's how I work out. I got a whole list of exes. All of them love me still.
I get it.
That's how I was raised.
I get it.
I think it's how you was raised, in like your own morals and like But I'm an Aquarius female. I'm a natural humanitarian. I just be wanting to be a giver.
But that's you.
Feel me?
Most women tend to lose respect for a man over time if they keep continuing to make more money than him. That respect just keeps diminishing over time. It's not sustainable. Like when women say shit like, oh, like I could be the breadwinner. You can, but you can't be in a happy relationship because it's not sustainable for you to hold that respect for him. You can't sit here and say that he's the man of the house the whole fucking time and you say that you're happy with you making all the money, paying the majority of the bills. A man can do that for the rest of his life. We're built for that.
Yeah.
Women are not.
I got upset with a guy. I won't say exactly what city I live in, but I live in a very affluent city, very expensive place to live.
She live in South Africa, Cape Town.
I live in a very expensive place, okay? And one of my exes, actually two, I've had two exes do the same thing. Guys are really crazy. They would go and tell people that they lived in my city, and I'm like, no, you don't. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I live, over there. And then I'm like, why are you doing that? Because you're a man and you're with somebody like me. They think you paying my bills, bruh. You not.
So they're claiming that they live like in your residence.
Yes, telling people. Because they come
different.
Spend the night at my house all the time because I don't go to their house.
Where they do like take selfies in your crib or some shit.
They just be in my house all the time, but that's my own fault because I'm like, I like for the guys to come and stay in my house, come spend the night with me because I got a nice ass bed and a perfect blanket and a perfect pillows. I bought the perfect shit to sleep on. I don't want to go sleep in somebody's uncomfortable bed. I could be in my perfect bed at home. You come over to my house. So then they come to my house because my stuff's better, but I don't make them feel that way. I'll empty drawers. I'll give them a whole side. You know what I mean? Just to make them feel comfortable. But you don't live.
So what do you think is?
You don't live here. You're not paying bills. Don't tell nobody you stay here.
So all right. So let me ask. So see, this sounds like a pattern to me now.
Yeah,
it sounds like a
problem.
pattern of you dating guys. It sounds like you like to choose the guys that you're ultimately super attracted to, especially if you're inviting them to your bed. But ultimately, financially, it seems like the same pattern is that these niggas is all broke.
Yeah, hobosexuals is what they're called. Like, just because you have a house, it's like, do you have a closet?
But Jane,
do you have a working shower?
You're my friend.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be a real good friend to you, and I'm gonna ask you some real shit. Don't you think at that point that you're the problem?
Duh.
All right.
Obviously. Let me tell you something.
All right. Okay.
Self-acceptance is the key word here.
Self-actualize.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know I'm the problem. I had two guys do this to me. Two guys do it. And then I had to tell them, like, yo, if you're not going to pay half of my bills, stop telling people you live here. Don't do that because you taking respect off my name because I work my ass off to provide myself. I've lived in my same place for 4 years. Ain't nobody else doing that.
That's valid.
You feel me? 4 years. So, don't tell nobody you live here because
but you have accepted that this is a you thing.
Yes. You know why it's
these
a me
niggas
thing?
are who they are.
Because if my bed is so perfect and I love it so much and whoop-de-whoop, there's another man that got a perfect bed because they didn't custom make my shit. So I need to start dealing with men that are at the caliber of me or higher. I need to start dealing with men who care about their mattress. Who care about their duvets.
Listen,
that's my problem.
We definitely running out of time, so I don't even want to cut this short, but I don't know how much time we got left. But she want her rich niggas, so let's
Rich niggas, I know how to keep a secret, baby. I know how to make some bread. I know how to leave you alone, and I know how to make you never feel lonely.
I'm going to let Jane Doe close this out, because, I usually close it out, but you're the special guest, and you pulled up on me, so.
What? How am I closing?
Introduce yourself again. Let them know where to find you at. Nah, I mean, you confirm affiliate. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
all right,
representative
all right.
slash.
Yo, this is Jane Doe here. Confirm. I'm a confirm affiliate here in Las Vegas, Nevada. They came out here from New York City. I'm here from LA. We met up in Vegas, baby. AVN weekend. It's a wrap. Thank you. Find me at I'm Jane Doe. IMJAYNEDOH. Follow me everywhere. My pussy's on Twitter. My smile is on Instagram. And you can find me on the hub, baby.
All right. And I'm MVP Banks, and we out here.
I know what you want, I got what you need. Get it in the morning.